Now we've got KaylaDiamond joining us. This is an exciting show today. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me. It's super exciting.
Tell me about that song. It's such a strong record to come out of the gates with. Tell me about what you're made of.
Oh yeah, I mean, I grew up as an Orthodox Jew, and a lot of the time, you know, as an Orthodox Jew, one of the big rules is that women can't sing in front of men. So I went to Orthodox Jewish school, all girls, for 12 years, and there were so many girls in my class who had an incredible voice, and you know, they weren't allowed to sing in front of men. And I had a lot of encouragement from my family to say, you know what, don't listen to those rules. You do what you want to do. If you want to sing, you can sing. And I have a lot of classmates calling me up saying, thank you so much for doing this for us. I feel like, you know, you're really representing us. And so what you're made of is just a testament to just thanking my father for giving me that push. And it's a message to all those girls who, or anybody who wants to sing and they're told they can't, and this is me telling them, just screw it, show them what you're made of, do it.
Yeah, I wondered about that. I wondered what kind of feedback you've gotten from a lot of young women, that because it's such an empowering, it's a bit of an anthem.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted it to be. I just wanted it to be that push, that, you know, and there's so many people who don't have that figure in their life telling them, show them what you're made of. They don't have necessarily a father. They don't have a mother. Not everybody has parents. And so if that can help them in any way, that's my goal.
When did you know that this is kind of the direction you wanted to go, and where did it all begin for you?
It's really crazy, honestly. Like 2 years ago, I was literally in Windsor Law School, and I was like studying for moot court, and then I got a call from Slate Music saying they wanted to sign me, and I was that day, that phone call changed my life. And you know, my family was just like, you know what, we have so many lawyers in the family, just go for it, and if it doesn't work out, you can always go back to law school. And since then, you know, I left law school in January of 2016. I wrote What You're Made Of in February of 2016, and we held it for about a year, and then we released it.
When they called you and wanted to sign you, Slate Music, had you sent demos out all over the place? Like, how did they find you, or how did they know of you?
So they had a contest called It's Your Shot, and I'd never heard of the contest, never heard of Slate Music, and I had an original song that I wrote. I put it on YouTube, and I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna submit it. And 4 months later, they called me that I won this contest, which was essentially a record contract. Yeah,
that's incredible. And you've cut an EP.
Yes.
How many songs on the EP?
About 6 songs on the EP. That's included. It's really 5 songs, but What You're Made Of, there's 2 different versions of it. So we have the vintage version, and then we have the radio edit.
And what's are you on a wider tour right now, or what have you got coming up for the fall and winter and into 2019?
Well, I'm currently on Tyler Shaw's tour, just doing the first couple dates, and then I have a show coming up in Adelaide Hall, and then I'm actually going on tour with the Philosopher Kings in December. So it's going to be awesome.
That's very cool. Yeah, that's very cool. And what do you see? You know, what do you see for yourself if you were to project 5-10 years down the road? Where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing?
Well, I kind of want to just continue being able to make music, because, you know, the reason I wanted to be a lawyer was so I can speak on the behalf of anybody who can't express themselves. And I think music does the same thing. So if I can continue to do that, that's ideal. So
that's really cool that you say that, because when you're thinking about somebody who's in law school, you think that the performance business, the arts world, is about as far as you can get from the legal, but that's a neat parallel.
Oh no, they're actually the same. You know, there's a lot of theater majors who go to law school because litigating is performing, essentially. So it's
really, because you wouldn't think that. You'd think, a stage lawyer working in an office is far from, you know, living the life of a rock star, right? But yeah, I guess some lawyers probably live the life of a rock star, but let's not go there. Kayla, thanks for coming. I appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thank you so much for having me.